A federal effort to crack down on immigration is affecting more than just those without documentation.
We're now learning what it could mean for green card holders with criminal records. WRAL's Carly Haynes spoke with a Durham woman whose husband was arrested by ICE last week and could now be deported.
Call.
Has he been transferred out?
After call.
I just need to know where my husband is.
Heather Spink is trying to track down her husband, Zaryab Hassan.
I'm tired. I get nowhere. It seems like I'm running in circles.
Last Wednesday, he was in Durham. 24 hours later, the federal immigration's website listed him in ICE custody in Stuart, Georgia.
This is the scariest thing I've ever had to go through. And there's nothing I can do.
Her husband has had this green card since 2003. In 2022, he faced felony drug charges, including death by distribution. He went on probation as part of a plea deal, then last week met with his probation officer.
As soon as he walked in, the probation officer took him to a conference room, and there were 4 ICE police in there, and they instantly said, "Put your hands behind your back."
ICE arrests at probation meetings aren't new, but immigration attorneys say they could happen more often now, with the president's emphasis on deporting some immigrants and securing the country's borders.
Well, I do think that there is a heightened level of enforcement. There is a very clear message from this administration that they are going to detain and remove as many individuals as they can.
Court records show Spink's husband faced more felony charges in 2024, including possession of a firearm by a felon. It's unclear whether the original charges he took the plea deal for or these more recent ones led to the arrest. But Durham attorney Yesenia Polanco Galdames says the original drug charges could still be grounds for deportation.
What happens is that the individual may not really appreciate or comprehend the consequences of their plea, and they agree to either accept a plea agreement where they plead guilty or maybe a deferred prosecution for an underlying crime that makes them deportable.
We asked immigration attorney Chris Barnes about the timeline.
It could be that this individual was just recently flagged and became on ICE's radar. It could be a ramping up of enforcement from ICE.
Spink is watching what this means for her husband, who's now states away.
Nobody knows. Nobody's talking about it. So here we are.
Carly Haynes, WRAL News.
It is up to the courts to decide what's considered a deportable offense for green card holders. Attorneys say it's often for violent offenses, certain financial crimes, and drug charges.